Hey everybody, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and I'm very, very excited because it is Criterion 50% off sale at Barnes & Noble again this month. I love going out and about to the stores and actually going through and combing through and picking with my hands the type of movie I want to add to my collection. If you like that type of stuff too, like the video, subscribe to the channel, but I don't even want to waste any more time. Let's go in the store now. It only comes a couple of months out of the year, so when the Criterion 50% off sale comes, you got to hit it up, and you got to hit it hard, and you also have to be cordial and hold the door for your family who is nice enough to go with you as well. So since they are with me, I'm going to have them go to the toys first, the kids section, while I look at movie related board games. There's a Jaws operation, whatever. Shrek operation seems a little bit more logical. I guess you'd want to like dig into the ogre's innards. I don't know, still random, but yeah, Shrek love is life for a lot of people. There's also a chess set for Lord of the Rings, and my daughter really likes to find the weirdest way to get around possible. Very on brand for her. Jurassic Park, the chess set. Again, very, very odd. I wish I played more chess. If there's any chess players out there and you want to like teach me how to play, that would be great. But now let's go to the movie section. They have a little A24 section here. Love to see it. It looks like there's more movies here than there was last time I was here, which is always great. They've got to have an A24 50% off sale at some point, right? Barnes & Noble has really stepped up their game and put out a lot of physical media sales besides just the Barnes & Noble one. So A24 has got to get in the mix in 2026. But here is what we came for, people. The Criterion Collection, 50% off sale. This is all the stuff they have for Criterion. Like the other half that I'm showing you now is not Criterion. There are two little sections. I hate it. This whole thing used to be full of Criterion, and now it's not. Just sign of the times, unfortunately. They also have a wall of more of their new release movies, but all the new release movies that I wanted, I did not see up here, which is a bit of a bummer. Barry Lyndon, I already have on Blu-ray. Don't need to pick it up on 4K. I saw Nightmare Alley. Never. I will not own that movie. Do not like that movie. A History of Violence, I did not know was like sold out in 4K everywhere. They had it. It's not even on Amazon anymore, and I can't find it in this store either. Yes, new Wes Anderson on 4K. Ooh, I almost dropped it, but I didn't. You see those fast hands? Boom, 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 boom. Watch out. You can't drop a Criterion. Especially Wes Anderson. That would not be good at all. French Dispatch have not seen yet. Don't know if I want to drop the coinage on it. But Isle of Dogs, I might. I'm on the fence about it. We shall see. I don't have High and Low in the collection. Maybe I'll pick up the 4K. I'm not quite sure. Gene Hackman in Night Moves. I always love to blind buy some Criterion movies because more often than not, you're going to enjoy what you watch. And when it's 50% off, that's the time to do it. They have a whole bunch of Blu-ray. This is Spinal Taps. No 4Ks that I can see around here. Little bit of a bummer. Do not want to buy this movie on Blu-ray. If I'm going to drop the coinage, I'll just spend an extra $5 and get the 4K, people. Just last week, I watched the 4K of Kronos from BFI. That movie is such a trip. Very fun time in Del Toro land. And more often than not, I like his movies. Nightmare Alley was not my favorite, though. Anora is fine for me. I don't need to own that movie, so I'm just going to skip on by there. Funny Girl, I didn't hit it up when it was on Amazon randomly for like $13. Not going to hit it up for the sale. Funny Games, do really like, but I want that on 4K at some point. It's got to come out at some point, right? Minding the Gap is always a movie that I recommend. If you're looking for a blind watch documentary, look no further, and you like skateboarding, like just very, very solid, fun, coming-of-age movie there. I like the packaging on that sucker. Nice and shiny. And what are your thoughts on Criterion packaging? Do you like the box sets, or do you like the standard releases? I could go either way. Some of the box sets I like, but they get damaged more easily, and the Criterion clear cases are just, there's something so, it just feels so right looking at those. Power of the Dog is great. I don't own that yet. Peeping Tom is one that I keep on saying I'll pick up, but will I pick it up this time? I'm not sure. I'm always on the fence about getting it. I have the Blu-ray of The Princess Bride in the same type of packaging. I don't think I need to get the 4K version of that too. But, and they also have the non-storybook version. Gross. Do not get that. The storybook is like one of my favorite pieces of physical media I have in my collection because it just fits the movie so well. Don't have this Jackie Chan yet either. I love just like scrolling through the collection. And even though it's not that big, there's something so soothing about it. I love it. Risky Business, I picked up on the last Criterion sale, and I still haven't watched it yet. So I definitely need to get on that train. Shape of Water, I didn't think I had on 4K, but I do. I have it on a 4K Steelbook. So sometimes I like to pick up Criterions because they have different special features. I'm not sure if that's the case with the 4K Steelbook that I have a Shape of Water, so I'm going to put it back, but I really do like that movie. There's some totally effed up stuff. And Time Bandits, I've wanted to watch this one for a while. I've never seen it. I've seen the majority of Monty Python movies. I've not seen Time Bandits, though. Let me know in the comments if you think I should. But now it's dark outside of Barnes & Noble. That's how long we stayed there. And here's me again. So, as you can see, it is now light outside. I kind of struck out at the first store that I was with. Kind of the pros and cons of doing actual physical media hunting out in the wild in 2025. You never know what exactly you're gonna get, but I'm at another location in the mall where it has a much better inventory on Criterions and physical media, period. So fingers crossed, let's see how this one goes. All right, take two time. Let's try another Barnes & Noble, another day, another journey over here to the Jordan Creek Town Center Barnes & Noble, where it's only one story, but it's a pretty big store there. Just walking from the inside to the Criterion section takes a wee bit of time. And this one looks a lot better on the Criterion side of things. It's chock full. They have a nice little isolated selection of newer 4Ks from Criterion. Always cool to see. I got The Sorcerer from Brian from the last movie Standing in a trade. Don't need to pick that one up just yet. And I see it. Boom, 4K. This is Spinal Tap. This is the main reason why I wanted to come and pick up Criterion movies during the sale. Love me some Spinal Tap. I'll talk a little bit more about that later in the video. But yeah, now just time to thumb through some more goodness. I bought Trainspotting in the last sale as well. Still haven't seen it. I don't know what it is about me and buying Criterions and just like being like, I gotta be in the right mood to watch it. But I'm usually in the right mood to watch an Arrow video title, and I love how they have a nice little end cap of these movies. I want to say they had a 50% off Arrow sale last year, but a lot of these are 20 and 30% off. Love to see that. The Mask, one of my favorite physical media releases of the year so far. Spawn, you could not pay me money to watch it again. That was a painful watch for me. They also have a couple of the Wes Anderson archives. I wish I liked the set a little bit more, and I wish there was a little bit more savings. If that sucker was $200 instead of $250, I might be persuaded to get it. But if it's still the same amount per 4K, I'm gonna skip. And it looks like this place has a lot of Spinal Taps. Love to see that. I actually talked to like the physical media manager person at this location, and he knows his stuff. He knows how people get super excited about the Criterion collection. Ooh, here's a David Cronenberg, The Shrouds, very new movie. Movie came out last year. That's interesting. Did not know that was part of the Criterion collection. But I love shopping for physical media physically because you can go and talk with people, which is great. I had somebody come and talk to me while I was looking at movies when I was there, and we had a conversation. It was fantastic about movies. You got to nerd out on stuff. This has a very cool A24 section with some of their vinyls. I've never seen that before at a retail store, so that was kind of cool to hold in my hands. But I did end up getting a sack full of Criterion goodies, people. Well, I am back from the second Barnes & Noble store that I visited, and I have 3 movies here that I picked up during my first and second visit to Barnes & Noble, which I guess I'll go on a side tangent now. The first Barnes & Noble, the only reason why I went to it is because it was my daughter's birthday. She really likes going to that whole kids section. That in particular store has the stuff that she wants. Their movie selection used to be the best, and now it is the worst compared to the other ones. The other one that I went to was in a mall complex in the Des Moines area, and by far better selection of all movies, period. So if I would have had my preference, I would have chose that one to begin with. She likes riding the escalators in the store. It was a whole thing. It's all about her, and I was able to get some stuff while I was there. So let's show off the movie that I knew I wanted to get, and that is This Is Spinal Tap on glorious 4K. As you can see, I've already unwrapped it, but I've not opened it yet. I kind of want to keep my surprise on the opening, and I will put them a little bit closer to the camera, because I think if I do it super close, it'll be able to like zoom in, zoom out, all that stuff. So let's open it up like so. We get, I love the Stonehenge reference right here with the Marshall amps. Very, very nice touch here. Open it up. You get the Stonehenge, and this is Spinal Tap right there. Looking mighty nice on the inside. You have 3 knobs, a little bit of overkill on the knobs, but they all go to 11. Isn't that something, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm assuming there's just lightning bolts behind. Ooh, this is Spinal Tap right here. Maybe I do need to open them all up. What's behind Blu-ray number 1? Okay, now it's nothing. Blu-ray number 2, are you going to disappoint? Yes, also nothing. Just a big lightning bolt. But I actually, weird, I wish I could have rewatched the original Spinal Tap before I saw the sequel, because I did watch Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, I think that's what the name is. And that movie's fine, but it was like 20 years way too late on here, which is why I wanted to watch this before that one came out, because this also has the cutting room floor featuring 98 minutes of outtakes, Spinal Tap: The Final Tour, and Spinal Tap excerpts from The Return of Spinal Tap. Like, there was already kind of a sequel to this movie already made, and I want to say a good chunk of that is in the special features here, so I cannot wait to dig in. And last but not least, on this release, it also comes with a replica. This is Spinal Tap magazine, which is very, very cool. March 1984. It's little things like this. Like, I feel like Criterion consistently puts out very cool replica booklets. And at least these are booklets that I can kind of thumb my way through. And even if I'm not going to read too much about it, at least I can be entertained by the fun picture bits that are on the inside. One gripe that I do have about these books, though, is that they just kind of rest in here. So like if you hold it like this and there's not a lot of pressure on there, it'll just slip out. Good thing I caught all that. I would have been petrified if I would have just completely wrecked this copy of Spinal Tap that I bought just to kind of prove a point online. That's so dumb. Here's the movie that I picked up while at the first location, and I didn't want to leave empty-handed. So even though I wasn't the biggest fan of this movie the first time around, the only time that I've actually seen it, I also didn't really give it a good shake. That is Isle of Dogs on glorious 4K. And the main reason why I did buy this is because my family, every Friday, we do a family movie night. And we just watched Fantastic Mr. Fox last Friday. So I thought that this would be a fun jumping off point, because I have this movie on Blu-ray, but of course 4K is always going to look a lot better here. See, this is better what I'm talking about. Like, I barely let go of anything there. All the booklets and everything just fell out. I hate that design. I wish there was like some type of like envelope to hide all that stuff in. But here is the front and back cover of Isle of Dogs. I want to get every Wes Anderson movie on Criterion. I'm not going to get that packaging for his big collection, the Wes Anderson first 10 films collection. I don't like it. Like, I get it, it's very Wes Anderson, but where the hell am I going to put that in my collection? I want to have all of them in my Criterion section with the spines looking all beefy and whatnot, because that is a nice looking spine, is it not? There we go. Now it's zooming in. Isle of Dogs. And oh, what's this? Yeah, it's also right there. So I like the packaging here. It's just all the goodies on the inside kind of just spill out, which I've never liked. And Criterion has done that from the jump. I remember certain DVDs that I would get that do the same thing. It's like they haven't learned, or nobody has complained enough, or the Criterion cult does not care that their stuff just sells and slips. So it is what it is. But yeah, here it comes with a booklet. Again, ooh, not a booklet. One of their infamous like fold out pamphlet books. I've never really liked these too much either. But I did see this movie in theaters, but I saw it and I think I fell asleep during it. Normally, I don't fall asleep during movies, but I had a very hard day where I still remember that day. I had a very hard day at work, and my buddy is a huge Wes Anderson fan. This is the first Wes Anderson movie that I saw of his, and I was just like not in the right mind frame to go and see a Wes Anderson movie, because I was not ready to I was not in the mood for a Wes Anderson film. He's definitely got a vibe, and you got to be in that mindset to enjoy anything that is coming from that man's brain. This is, again, I need to rewatch it, because I don't remember anything that happens in this movie, and that's rare for me to do or say. So Redemption Time, Isle of Dogs in 4K. And this next one, I got more of as like a curiosity piece because I don't remember seeing this at all from Criterion before. David Cronenberg's The Shrouds. Criterion Presents, which is very, very cool to me. I really like how they're putting... Stop going to me. Go to this. There we go. Maybe. I like how they're putting out new release movies. They did this with Curious Case of Benjamin Button, but they didn't have the Criterion Presents logo on there. I like that because it's not quite yet in the Criterion collection. But when I think of David Cronenberg, I think of Criterion with a whole bunch of great movies of his, the Brood and Scanners and Crash. Like, there's been a lot of his movies that have gotten the Criterion treatment. So his newest movie that I've heard very mixed things about, Cronenberg is very hit or miss with me as well, especially for $15. Like, that's the other thing that kind of put the nail in the coffin for me. I am a sucker for a deal. So when I can get a new release Cronenberg blind buy movie that I have wanted to watch for $15, I can't pass that up. I really can't. There's not a lot of special features to be had on this release, which kind of stinks. But beggars can't be choosers. $15 is $15. It's got a Criterion Channel original interview trailer subtitles. That's it. So very, very, very minuscule. But those are the 3 movies that I got this go around. I wanted to hold off and put this video out. My goal is to hopefully, when I post this on Tuesday, that night, I will go and pick up Eyes Wide Shut. I hate that it comes out at the end of the month. I wish it came out in the middle so I could go towards the end of the month and pick it out. Why have that movie come out 2 days before Thanksgiving? No, can't do that. I'm pretty busy. Sorry. But I have wanted to rewatch Eyes Wide Shut for the longest time. Hopefully I can get my hands on Tuesday, watch it Tuesday night, make a review for it sometime on this channel. Maybe on Thanksgiving, that would be a perfect thing. That might be pushing it a little bit. Maybe Thanksgiving weekend, because in my mind, there's like some snowy vibes to Eyes Wide Shut to make it like a Christmas movie. I'm always looking for Christmas movies to add to the Christmas collection. I don't think it's super Christmassy, but I've only seen it once, and I saw it back when I was in high school going through all of Kubrick's filmography. So I can't wait to give that a rewatch. Can't wait to watch that on 4K. But very happy to add all 3 of these movies. And once I'm done recording this, which is now, I'm going to go pop in some Spinal Tap on glorious 4K. But thanks for watching. And until next time, I'll see ya.